Good afternoon. I sit before you here today to address a matter of grave importance. My name is Lee M. Cimfel. This speech is about lethal injection use in the Nebraska prison system. This speech, today I have bad teeth and bad speech, so please listen responsibly. Today I stand before you to address a matter of grave importance, one that touches upon justice of human dignity and the rule of law. The state of Nebraska continues to employ lethal injection as a method of execution, despite mounting evidence that this practice violates federal law. It is time for Nebraska to abandon this flawed, legally precarious system. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has strict regulations governing the use of controlled substances, including those used in lethal injections. Nebraska's possessions of these drugs for execution may constitute violation of federal law, as the FDA has not approved them for this purpose. By continuing to stockpile and administer these drugs, Nebraska risks not only legal repercussions, but also undermines the public trust in our justice system. Furthermore, the ethical implications are undeniable. Lethal injection has been linked to botched executions, causing unnecessary suffering. If our system is to uphold the values of fairness and humanity, we must not perpetuate a method that has proven unreliable and unhumane. In other words, these drugs are bad, they do not work all the time, and the Food and Drug Administration has labeled these drugs illegal. So, Nebraska should take immediate steps to halt executions by lethal injection pending a full review of compliance with federal law, and divest from lethal injection drugs to avoid further legal and ethical violations. Explore alternative forms of justice that prioritize rehabilitation and restorative measures over irreversible punishment. The death penalty is a relic of bygone era, one that fails to deter crime, cost taxpayers millions, and risk irreversible mistakes. Nebraska has the opportunity to lead with compassion and justice by ending this practice once and for all. Let us choose a path that aligns with our nation's highest ideals, one that respects the law, values human life, and ensures justice is served with integrity. So today I'm sitting here and I'm listening to the radio from corrections at 68502 and here in Lincoln, Nebraska, and they want to shoot a lot of patients with drugs, and this is in the federal prison system. I'm currently researching this right now, and this speech detailed that federal law and it's in federal court right now, that Nebraska is in violation of ethical procedures and things like this. And the Food and Drug Administration, it's really hard to explain because of my bad teeth and bad speech, but probably my best estimate is it's probably 50 shots a week, 50 people a month get these injections, and they're trying to kill them. So this is something that needs to be addressed in the Nebraska court and in federal court. And please, if you investigate this, be careful and know that there are people watching, and it costs taxpayers millions of dollars. And so I'm just saying, please tune in and stay tuned. There'll be more on this later on in more of my broadcasts. Thank you.